Hey YouTube, Coronados here. First of all, thank you to the person who asked me in a comment on the first version of this deck if I had updated it with or if I had changed out some cards with some new cards from Aether Revolt. Yes, I did. You can find that in 2.0. This is going to be my Red Black Energy Rain 3.0. And this really is not officially built in real life yet. There are 2 cards that I am missing from it right now. However, as soon as I can get my hands on those 2 cards, you'll see them here. I will note them. I'm showing you this over X-Mage, so I would definitely note those cards. I will put them in the deck and I will adjust it as such. Every other card, I have it. And I've even put in another new thing that to make it 3.0. So let's get to it. Some things have stayed the same. The mountain to swamp ratio is the same. Plus the Aether Hub is the same basically. Yeah. With that, let's get to the creatures. Artifact creatures first. You have your 2 Noxious Gearhulks and your 3 Electrostatic Pummelers. Yes, I actually did pull or trade for these. I did not buy these. Somehow I managed to pull 3 Electrostatic Pummelers early on, so they've stayed in my deck. Really good cards, really energy efficient, especially with this deck. Now, the new card here is Combustible Gearhulk. I do not have these yet. I will be getting these soon enough. Trust me on that. I will find a way to get these soon enough. But I found them in testing, even against itself. Yes, I do test these against the bot and against itself to see how it performs against itself. And I usually kick its ass. But these things are crazy, and I am stupid for not having these in the first place, but Combustible Gearhulk, combined with Noxious Gearhulk, combined with the 2 Panharmonicons, which I will get to in a minute, are freaking awesome. Right. That just says, okay, just let me draw the cards and move on so you don't take any damage. We'll go with that. For the artifacts, 1 Aetherworks Marvel, as usual. It's a legendary artifact. I kind of forgot about that in a previous build or the current real-life build. So I have 2, but I really only need 1 because it's legendary, and I can search it out with another card. But this just says, if a permanent goes to the graveyard, I get an energy counter and pay 6. Look at the top 6. And I may cast a card from among them without paying its mana cost and put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Yeah, neat little trick with that for, I'm pretty sure all of you know this. Do it at instant speed. On your opponent's turn, doesn't matter. Next up, 2 Panharmonicon, the aforementioned card. That goes well with most of this deck since most of it is ETB triggers. 2 Dynavolt Tower. Yes, I actually either pulled or traded for this, but I managed to get 2. So, Dynavolt Tower. What do you know? 2 Fabrication Module and 2 Decoction Module. Now, this all goes really well together because this means I get energy for just about anything. You know, stuff going to the graveyard, creatures coming into play, playing instants of sorceries, and with that I could get +1/+1 counters every which way. And if I could do that with Panharmonicon, both Panharmonicons on the field, that is like, if I can get all this in play at once, that is like a bunch of +1/+1 counters, a bunch of energy. It's insane. Now to the normal creatures, we have Aether Poisoners, 4 of them. Aether Chasers, 3 of them. They are my servo generators, which set off Decoction Module, which could set off Fabrication Module. Then Aethertorch Renegade. That's a 4 energy producer. I put it at 3. And then Spontaneous Artist. Yeah, it only gives 1 energy, but I found it to be good because it can give anything I want haste, which can be really, really beneficial when I need a quick attack. Now, for my instance of sorceries, before I get to my lands here, Live Fast, there are no more instants in this deck. I took them out. Live Fast, 3 of them. That's all I need. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, 2 energy. That's the only reason I only need 3. Because of Diabolic Tutor and the Aetherworks Marvel. So I'm not going to really need that much draw power. Diabolic Tutor sets off Dynavolt Tower. Same with Live Fast. Sets off the Dynavolt Towers, gives me more energy, which goes into my Aetherworks Marvel, which can also go into my Dynavolt Tower if I need it. And then Die Young, I have 4 of them in the deck now. That's total destruction. No matter which way you flip it. Sets off the Dynavolt Towers, sets off the Fabrication Modules with the multiple energy production with Panharmonicon. It just sets it off to, I could take out anything I want basically, and still have enough energy to throw into Aetherworks Marvel. Now for the lands, still 4 Aether Hubs, still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 swamps, and 7 mountains. The reason I'm only running 7 mountains is because most of the deck is actually black or colorless, and I can pay for most of it with black, plus the Aether Hubs can actually be used for red mana as well. And with the amount of energy this deck produces, I can definitely use the Aether Hubs anytime I want and make them act as mountains. Yeah, there are 21 lands in the deck. I know that's the usual standard everyone says. That's just how many I put. And really, that was just to balance it out to 60 so I can have everything else that I want. My little 20 creature deck, 20 creatures, 22 sorceries and artifacts, normal artifacts, and then my 21 land. 19, 13, 20, 19, okay, 19 sorceries and artifacts, and then 21 lands. Okay, I counted that wrong, but you can see the count up here anyway. Yeah. Anyways, that's a quick run through of my Red-Black Energy Rain deck, the version 3.0. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Do hit that bell so you'll be notified of when my new videos come up so you can see them. YouTube got kind of stupid like that, as I've said before. Yes, I'm calling you out, YouTube. That was kind of a stupid move to do that. So, to make that an extra thing, that's just extra work for everybody. Hell, that was extra work for me going through that crap, really. I mean, once you subscribe to someone, you should be able to see when they upload something right away. It should be an instant thing. But apparently it's not anymore, and that's not good for a lot of YouTubers, especially those of us that are trying to get up on their feet here and everything. But yeah, just do all of that for me, please. You guys, my fans, I mean, I know there are 30 of you right now, but you guys are really the bread and butter of my channel. And I love you guys. I appreciate your watches, your comments, everything, as long as you're not being an asshole. But I do thank that person in particular for that comment on my version 1.0 deck. This same deck. Yeah. This is the final version of it that will be in effect as soon as I get to Combustible Gearhulks. Other than that, like I said, do all of that. Help me out. It really does help. And I will see you guys another time. Peace out.